was the tuition loan that you allege?
These loans were made back in '05 before the account was split.
Okay. When did you separate?
We broke up in June of '06.
And when, for the first time after June of '06, did you tell him that he owed you money?
The day we broke up, we discussed it, and he agreed he owed me the money and that he would be getting it to me.
What did he say he owed you money for?
The car repairs, the tuition.
Is that right, sir?
I didn't say it. There was never any...
No, look at me.
What's up? Oh,
Don't look down there.
We never really talked about repayments of any kind.
When you put in your check in this joint account, did you know what was being paid out?
No, I kind of just trusted her to do it.
So the rent that you were paying from that 6 months that you had a joint account, how much was the rent that you were paying?
$600.
Who stayed in the apartment when you separated? Did anybody remain in the apartment? You stayed in the apartment. So you have the apartment now. Okay. And where did you move to?
I moved home with my parents.
Was there a lease on the apartment?
It is above his mom's garage, and I talked to her when I moved out.
Don't tell me what she said to you. That's
I'm
hearsay.
not telling you. I'm just saying, and I talked to her when I moved out, and she was fine with my moving out.
That's hearsay.
Okay.
Worst.
All right.
Don't look down there. You knew exactly what I was saying. I said, don't tell me what she said. That's hearsay.
Okay.
So when you say she says it's fine that I moved out, that's hearsay.
Okay.
Okay. Did you have a lease was my question.
No.
Okay. So you stayed because it's your mother's place?
Yeah, I'm trying to help her out by...
Yes, would be the answer. And did you pay the rent from the joint account, or did he?
I did.
How much were you earning at the time?
I was working 60 hours a week, so between $600 and $650.
So you were earning pretty much the same thing.
Even though I'm earning a weekly amount that looks the same as him, I'm working my way through grad school, and I'm paying my grad loans and my books and my tuition.
Mr. Hart was not?
Correct.
So that the majority of what he put in, which was the same thing that you put into the joint account, was spent on household bills, while according to what you just said to me, what you were paying for out of what you were earning was grad school.
I have a budget, so I was able to afford to put money towards both.
Did you understand what you just said, Miss Worst?
I'm just saying that...
I'm just saying to you, let me tell you what you just said.
All right.
He was earning $550 a week. Correct. And you were earning, you said, about $600 a week.
Correct.
So I said you were earning about the same thing. You said to me, yes, but I was spending a lot of what I was earning on my graduate school. I'm putting myself through graduate school. That would suggest that since he was not, the majority of what he was putting into the account was spent on household bills.
No, it was spent on himself.
You see how muddy it becomes?
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And later today...
And when he decided to leave, he told me that he was going to give me back $1,000, and that never happened either.
The stuff that we were going through, Your Honor, excuse me, it was crazy. You know, she goes there with it.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy. Rebecca Worst claims ex-boyfriend Jeremy Hart owes for several unpaid loans.
You got to get over it. Get over it, put a period, and say goodbye. Goodbye to him.
I have said goodbye to him. I just have a loan to pay off, and I'd like to pay it off.
You don't have a loan, you have a credit card. And nobody is going to go back through that credit card and figure out how much of the $550 a week that he put into the joint account was spent on his car payment, his tuition payment, your expenses. Nobody's going to do that because I'm not your mother. Do you understand? You want to keep things separate and apart. You have two separate bank accounts. You put things together, you act like grown-ups, you have to behave like grown-ups. That's all. Goodbye.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
She tried to change around who I was.
It's hard to pay off the bills.
Stay-at-home daddy.
When somebody says they're going to help you and they don't.
White picket fence type.
He didn't have enough money to go buy beers and go out with the boys.
I said, good luck.